automotive repairer. Welcome to this framework breaks of objections. Well, I, Weslley Gois, does not know me, founder of AutoLab. I want to invite you to this chat where we are going to introduce to you all the structure you need to know for you who don't know us and need to know and understand what we are. We want to deliver to you by presenting the entire AutoLab structure today, and leaving it at your disposal so that you understand the idea of our course, and how much this course can add to your career development. After us, we present the structure for you. We are sure it will be perfect so that you can trust our work and continue developing your professional career in your laboratory, in your workshop, achieving your dream. Your freedom not only in financial life, but also in automotive repair. Well, we have 4 pillars, where we will deal with the entire structure of our chat. We call it Structural AutoLab here. Let's start with the websites and the social networks that we have at your disposal today. Good. First of all, we have our YouTube channel, and for you who are not subscribed, pause there, go there and subscribe. Leave a comment, okay, put the little bell there so that, as soon as we continue posting our videos, you can be notified on your cell phone, on your smartphone, on your computer. Well, when it comes to social networks and the site, we have first, the website www.autolab.com.br. You can see there on the screen where we have everything very well structured. On our website, you will find our sale of courses, as well as visit our sales page for diagnostic, repair and programming equipment from scanners to utility items, from consumables on the bench. You who are already a repairman, automotive, you know what I'm talking about. And you, who are not yet on our YouTube channel, you can also clarify these doubts in our intensive that we developed with you in mind. Good. The site is structured in this way. It is very intuitive, it has a new look, waiting for you. Just access it on yourself. I found out what are the benefits of knowing this structure through the website. Like our main site, we also have our Telegram channel, we have our Instagram channel, we have our Facebook channel, we have Google, which is a platform where we place ads from our website so that you can get to know our material. So every time you log into Google and do a search, we may be there in the first places to always present to you a new course proposal and our flagship, which is WhatsApp. You, who has known us for a long time, knows the structure that we have as a WhatsApp group. You know how much we promote the automotive repair market through WhatsApp groups, bringing many benefits to repairers. Interacting with these people, creating networks and even crossing states and cities, taking our work and also our support to repairers that we represent today. With great effort in this segment, we talked here in the first topic that would be the site and social media. Perfect? So now we're going to talk about the course, and we want to break down some myths regarding courses that are being offered on the market. And maybe you're spending a lot of money to be able to invest and join in the plant repair segment today in Brazil. Surely you have already received proposals for courses where you pay separate amounts. Good, on average 2,000 reais a course on the market today, and you go learn only about repair of electronic injection modules. AutoLab, in this regard, broke all the barriers, giving it to you all. The electronic system shipped for only 1,127 reais, where we will even place and raise the value of the course for you who are interested in starting with the entire electronics kit embedded in your bench, making your perfect diagnosis. So we're going to put our CAN code signal injector for testing networks, vehicle communication CAN network, and we will also put some analog signal injectors, as well as digital signals available for you that decide to join the course, as well as a scanner, so that you can interact through the diagnostic connector, making a direct communication with the system under analysis, as well as diagnosing communication networks between modules and communication networks for diagnosis. Well, then you understand the idea we're trying to convey. We're bringing you something revolutionary. You would pay an average of 10,000 reais, 20,000 EIsh easily if you are going to do it. All courses focused on the area of electronic vehicle modules. Imagine then, you are now under 2,000 EIsh, be able to study in detail the content of our course, injecting signals into the modules, processing these signals and be able to analyze the parameters in real time. Well, that's what we have to offer you with our structure. Within our structure, I will mention some topics directly: the structure of the course, methodology, support and mentoring. The structure of the course: we have today all of the electronic modules embedded in the vehicle, aggregated within our course, for just a single price. In this course, you will have it at your disposal. The entire embedded electronic system. I want to be very objective in what you are going to learn, and certainly a term as clearly as this you've never seen on the market. Pay close attention now to this detail that I am going to tell you, and certainly you automotive repairman, electrician, locksmith, mechanic who feels it difficult to do diagnostic, repair and programming processes. You will certainly identify with what I'm talking about. I'm absolutely sure where you're going wrong. You certainly wanted to specialize in the area of diagnostics, repair and programming. However, you would need to have some gaps that should have been filled. That's right. For example, electrical concepts. Have you studied basic electrical, electronic concepts? Have you also studied basic electronics concepts, intermediate and advanced? Well, if you're in the segment and haven't specialized in these areas yet, you can. To be sure, you immediately need the specialization, as all vehicles today contain a high level of embedded electronics. Therefore, to know the basics of embedded electronics, which are some of the topics I am talking about for you, such as electrical and electronics. Well, another very important topic in embedded electronics is the analysis of analog and digital signals. For analysis of analog and digital signals, we have multimeters and oscilloscopes as the main tools for these analyses. In addition, we have the communication protocols this is OBD2 for diagnostic via scanner, and also we have the CAN communication protocol used for delivery of data for diagnosis, as well as for the communication of electronic modules between them. Perfect. Do you understand? Understand more. Communication networks are a very important topic. We at AutoLab developed an innovative equipment here in Brazil. Using a well-known platform that we have already developed training on Arduino, an equipment capable of sending signals over the network CAN. Between the modules, it is possible to test sensors and actuators of the system, also entering as a gateway module through the network, sending command signals to the vehicle system, making it possible to diagnose sensors and actuators, as well as signal processing. We then talk about communication networks. So let's move on to scanner diagnostics. Perfect. You may have already used the scanner in several possibilities to identify a problem in the vehicle. Just that the isolated scanner means absolutely nothing. You need auxiliary equipment for analog analysis and digital analysis. The entire vehicle operates through electrical signals. These signals are captured and calculated using processors. These processors, in turn, provide the necessary information for the vehicle to function in its normal state, as well as provide information to the driver about his current state of electronic management of the vehicle, making it possible to enable the safety of vehicle drivers. As we also talk about communication networks, diagnostics, with scanners, I want to talk to you about the foundation of one of the pillars of embedded electronics, which is computing. You, who are already veteran in automotive repair, who may not be in the habit of using the computer, well, AutoLab means so that your problem ends here. We will develop for you an automotive computing grid where you will learn to deal with the computer and your fear will end. In computing, we will bring it from the way in which the automotive repairer uses the most in their daily lives, bringing a very important topic, such as Internet. You who are an automotive repairer and use this medium for research, for the purchase of tools, for the research of courses, parts purchases, research on how to solve some problems. Do you know how difficult it is not to use Internet? Well, we also here and now show you that it is no longer a barrier that you can use the Internet in your favor, including in the diagnostic, repair and programming process. We will also talk here, in this breach of objections, something that will revolutionize and perhaps put your business at the top of your city. What do you mean at the top, Weslley Gois? Well, you've heard the term traffic management, if you haven't already. Don't be alarmed by the term, because the Internet market has already been revolutionized by the term, and we want also show you what this blue ocean is in traffic management, when your workshop is well located on the Internet. Perfect. So here we deal with the main basis of our course, where we consider that some objections that could be generated in you, we came here and dealt with in advance, each clarifying and make the purchase of our course safer. Thinking about you and the comfort of your study. We also have a 7-day guarantee, and our course is online and offline. Through the Hotmart platform, you can access it from a desktop computer or even the perfect laptop, phone, or tablet. We always indicate that, be done on the computer, where you can download all the materials that are attached. Our platform. Do you know our course methodology? No. If you don't know it yet, go to our website. On our sales page, goes there and analyzes everything about it. So you can make a 100% safe purchase on our platform, which was innovated with you in mind, automotive repairer. So, here we finish 2 of the 4 pillars of the AutoLab structure. Let's talk here now about the equipment, the sale and supply of this equipment. Today here in Brazil, how do we do it so that we can provide equipment for diagnosis, repair and module programming not only in the vehicle, but also on the bench? Today we use the import structure to bring equipment that you use in your daily life from different countries, such as China, Russia. These countries are part of our import map to bring cutting-edge equipment. Thinking about you and the new systems that are launched on the market. So automotive repairer, did you know a little bit of equipment supply structure today in Brazil, through AutoLab, where we import and give you 2 purchase options, or prompt delivery, or through a scheduled purchase, where we take care of the entire import process. And you only care about investing your investment. We deliver the equipment with the entire facility, guarantee and courses necessary for you to master 100% and manage to develop and take advantage of 100% of the equipment. Through our website, you have access to all available equipment, and with one of our vendors, you can answer all your questions. So, here we conclude the 3rd stage of our 4 pillars of the structure. AutoLab. In this break of objections, we are now going to talk about a very important segment of AutoLab Brazil, where here in Brazil, we manufacture this equipment for diagnosis, repair and programming in electronic modules, such as the CAN code AutoLab, which is responsible for testing the CAN network, as well as testing analog and digital signals and several other possibilities that you can find out about the equipment on our sales page. We also have the box junction, which is a junction box, which we consider important in the diagnostic process and facilitation of bench testing. We also have our signal injector for turn signals and turn signals synchronized with the phase. These injectors of signals are responsible for placing electrical signals inside the module, and it is then possible to analyze the processing and release the operation of electronic bench management. You will also discover our central simulator, which is a kit equipment where you can test bench stations, injecting signals, analyzing operation through scanners, as well as analyzing tests and fault codes in real time on the bench. All this within the framework of our course. You learn how to develop all of these features. We also have our mini simulator for testing actuators. That's right, it is already sized with the necessary load for systems that control the consumption of charge. We also have our OBD2 power. What is an OBD2 cable? That assists in powering the embedded electronic system through the diagnostic connector. An example in BMW, which is a car with a high level of embedded electronics and that you need to make a battery change. It is necessary to apply an OBD2 power cable manufactured by AutoLab in Brazil so that the exchange is made correctly so that you do not suffer losses. During the process of changing car batteries with a high level of embedded electronics, our AutoLab scanner is under development, and we also have the Amarok chip that assists repairmen in testing and diagnosing the AGR system of Amarok. Being more specific is the fault code P0261A, which refers to the B pump of the cooling the AGR valve. You were able to understand the four structures, the four pillars that we just discussed here. After that I'm sure you've broken all objections. You're feeling confident, so visit the link to the sales accesses there, answers your doubts, and we wait for you on the other side, 100% confident. You are now prepared to study our course and get 100% of a course with a certificate. A course where you have my mentorship directly in the specific AutoLab training groups and also participate in our Telegram community. Then take advantage of where you met our social networks, grab a paper and a pen and write everything down, then go to our YouTube channel and be dazzled by our content there. Our perfect waiting for you, AutoLab in action. We wait for you on the other side. See you soon.